Yeah, there's not a lot of options for colorless decks to like choose from, especially if you're in like the really expensive side of things. But I mean, new colorless commanders. I don't know if Emrakul is castable out of the command zone because it's 15 mana, and by the time you get 15 mana, it, it's kind of the game is like it's kind of just over. 11 is already kind of pushing it. I think old Ulamog, is that Ulamog? Yeah, yeah, right here. I played this, and it actually did pretty well the day I played it, but that was a long time ago. So not only does this cost more mana, it the format is just like way faster at this point than it was when I played this. So this is just, I don't know if it's harder to cast because we have gotten new tools to cast it faster, like Kozilek's command and stuff. But I think everything else has outpaced the ramp speed of colorless. But can still try. You can always Winter Moon scam people. Ominous Traveler with wait, where's Ominous Traveler? There you are. With One Ring. No, Paradox Engine Mana Rocks. So you just like make infinite creatures and stuff. One Ring Paradox Engine. Draw infinite cards with Mana Rocks. So that's a nice thing to have as a side plan. There's also another Gilded Lotus now, I guess. That's pretty neat. And there's another Forsaken Monument. So Forsaken Monument's still probably the best card by far. And we kind of have a second one, just a little bit more vulnerable. Actually, a lot more vulnerable in a deck like this that doesn't have a lot of targets for removal. So it might all just go in here and feels kind of bad, but it is what it is. Yep. I don't know. I'm willing to try it. Let's find out what happens. Oh, wait. Do I have a fancy wastes? No, I don't have any fancy wastes. Blue-green again. Oh, great, great. Um. Okay. On the play with this. I probably just concede if they have a 3-drop. Well, that one can be played around, actually. I can play around that one. So this, yeah. If they don't interact with these cards, I can probably play the game here. But we'll see. I do have the best card in my deck. It's gonna need to... I just need to untap with it. And even if I do, I don't know if Ulamog itself is good enough. There's a lot of blue-green answers to Ulamog. But it's the best I've got, so... What happens if I play this at the same time? Did I tap a land for... They do stack. They do stack. So... I will cast this first. Okay. And then blow up the Mossborn Hydra so I don't lose again. Alright. We did it. It just took Forsaken Monument. Of all the things to pull ahead in Land of Realms on the play was not one of my bingo card there. Alright, we lose the Forsaken Monument, but it might have done the damage already. They have to do it immediately as well, which is nice. Or at least one of them. I would probably blow up both, but it might not matter. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, it probably doesn't matter anymore. Where are all the 2-mana rocks? What is going on? Where are they? I swear I put them in my deck. I swear they exist. Okay, well, I found one. It's a temporary one. It doesn't line up too well with the exact hand I have. But that's fine. They kind of made the Abrade pretty obvious when they moused over this. And didn't kill it, because they wanted to kill the thing I cashed in, my 4-mana mana rock. But I didn't have one. Alright, I'm all in. Abrade's out of the way, so... I don't have 11 mana next turn. So... Not the best Forsaken Monument untap here. Not the best at all. Okay, let's play Thought-Knot Seer. Oh, opponent? Oh, Forsaken Monument. Oh, what have you done? Oh, my goodness. Oh, jeez. I don't know about this. Okay. I mean, it's a good 6. Card hand, at least. Oh, wait. We have Ujin's Labyrinth. Hold on. Wait a minute. I can do this. Hold on. I wonder if I should have put, actually, Emrakul under that. That might have been a better idea, actually. I don't think I've ever done this before. Yeah, probably wanted Emrakul under there instead, because this is something I might want to cast. So, a bit of a mistake, I'd say. Winter Moon? Eh? Coming in? One, two, three, four, 5. Yep. And there's nothing to do about this. I'm not doing the Brawl challenge, no. No, siree. Now the Brawl challenge is like the, that's like the ultimate donation. Someone to donate that, because I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Nope. Don't care. I'd probably play Azusa though. Alright, I actually untapped with this. Feels a little impossible, but it did happen. Let's cast this on my opponent's commander. There we go. Lumra, huh? That's interesting. Lumra in the thing, I would go with Azusa, but again, there's a lot of people that are just not playing the Azusa deck that I play, so if I don't know, maybe I'd have a lot of success with it. I would get a lot of people off guard probably. What are you, Mystic Sanctuary? Quick study? Sure. Can you draw it? What does this do? I have to read this now. Okay. Repurposing Bay is a bit of an issue. Thought Monitor. Okay, so they can get the Quick Study. And another Unknown. A Johnny? Wow. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It makes sense. Isn't this when you cast him? Nope. I have to blow up the repurposing bay, I feel. Yeah, I have to blow up the repurposing bay. Okay, that was a funny draw. It doesn't change that much. Five, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, opponent. I was counting. I think we cannot cast the Forsaken Monument there. It could actually really struggle against Scythus, though, can't it? Like, Scythus just doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about anything ever. He just like chills and hangs out and casts enchantments and wins. So I think Scythus might be more of a like the definitive go-to one. It also doesn't really care about Azusa. Keenan can find itself getting into trouble. Prismatic Omen? Wow. Have I ever seen one of those? So if I play this turn, I can activate it next turn? Is that right? Wow. Good old planar bridge. I haven't seen a spider yet, by the way. I think this is the first time I've seen this in Historic Brawl. Normal Historic Brawl. Curious if it has spiders in it. Gets another Mana Dork, sure. First Sliver, you know. More of an expected version. Alright, we're just gonna planar. I don't have Portals to Phyrexia. If I did, this would be ideal. But they have to stop Emrakul. Somehow. Probably possible, but we'll see. I will flash it in right now if they swing. Opponent, that's not a spider. What are you doing? Alright, no respect for anything, which makes sense, because why would you? Hey, we did it. Planar bridge. Look at that. Planar bridge. Yeah. This is a pretty awkward hand, maybe? Cast a creature spell. So, there is some odd outcome in which Platinum Angel wins the game? Against this commander specifically? I didn't expect a Mana Runk. Alright, let's see what happens. What do you got? What do you have? Ancient Copper Dragon. Rolls a 2. Alright. World first unlucky. So, wipe out reality? That's the first opponent that hit me with this that rolled under 10. Guess I was overdue for that, huh? Suppose I was overdue? Alright, so Platinum Angel probably not part of the equation, given the... Well, I can still get around the Liliana here, so maybe it is fine? We'll see. I'm not going to blow up a land as much as I really want to. I don't think it's worth it. Leaving the Liliana alone is just not worth it. If something bad happens at Ulamog. Okay. Well, they found a way to re-kill Ulamog. So, or acquire the Liliana. They probably take Thought Not Seer. Unless they do not at all have an answer to Platinum Angel. Then I suppose it would take that as well. Makes that obvious. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this. That. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Yeah, I don't want to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, no. I'm not keeping that. And should I draw? Nope. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need a land. Well, I probably need more than a land, but that's the first thing I need. They can't recast their commander. See how much that matters. Oh yeah, I have a 2/2 in play. I forgot. It might actually do something. Look at it sitting there. Alright, apparently not. Of course not. Well, that was a pretty good draw, actually. That was a pretty good draw. I feel like the mana might be more important than Liliana. Opponent agrees, yeah. I was about to say, it might actually just be more important. I forgot to activate my Celestius first, so that was a bit of a mistake. Bit of a mistake. Virtue is annoying. So... I don't really... No, we should take the Emperor of Bones. That can just be a problem as this game goes forward. And at this point... Well, actually, let's start here. Oh, wait, this doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Decline. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Doesn't do anything. we will definitely loot away that. Alright, we're drawing all the funny stuff. I forgot about Madness. Oh my goodness, I could have Madnessed. Oops. I could have Madnessed that. That's funny. Alright, it's not the end of the world. It wasn't going to steal anything that mattered, but that was something that I could have done. That is really funny. Mm-hmm. Apparently it is worth the treasure token. I don't know why. We'll find out. That is a card, huh? Yeah, that is. Alright. Cool. When was the last time I cast this? I have no idea. Mr. Negative? Try to... I don't... Is that the name of the card? Phyrexian Unlife combo? I have no idea what that is. I like both cards in my hand, so I'm just going to decline this. I'm in a position to not really care about that. So, scry in that for 8. Alright. I'm going to recast my commander. I'm going to blow up the Virtue, which I don't think is doing anything. Oh, well, it kind of is. It kind of is. Cool, watch me play Silent Hill. Yeah. I actually made a Silent Hill F playthrough, but I didn't upload it. But I did play it. And I didn't upload it because I don't like the game at all. So it is not something I'm going to do. I'm going to actually just crack this, yeah. Do I play the Glaring Flesh Raker first? Okay. Do I just play that? Oh boy. I think I should, huh? I'm going to actually just really try to play this and see what happens. I think this is worth it in the long run. 2, 3, maybe. A land would be nice. Does seek non-basics? Seek anything random? Okay. Yeah, I just warp this. Gemstone Cavern. Just what the doctor ordered. Up the beanstalk. That's a cool dragon. I like that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play that. I wish the chromatic lantern wasn't colorless. What is this, a braid? Lightning bolt? Apparently it's nothing. So, I think we're all in on the Forsaken Monument. If it's a braid, we're sad. I don't think it... don't know. It's kind of weird to not just cast it. And just not care about anything. Yeah, I mean, mana drain I lose. I don't really... What am I supposed to do? It's not like anything really matters, right? Well, I guess they don't have mana drain. So... Play this thing? Ooh, I lost a lot of stats playing that. Maybe that was wrong. Oh, I get some stats back, actually. I don't know. If I don't play this now, it might not get to do anything by the end of the game. So. Trouble making Spider-Man deck with the Iron Spider? Gives artifacts haste. Probably just play Anim Pakal at that point. I've never seen that one played, so there's probably a reason for that. Could just be profoundly difficult to ever pull off, might be the issue. Alright, looks like we just win, which is kind of surprising. This is like the ignores you ramp deck, and I dodged mana drain, I guess. Does this even let me cast something? I didn't even... Okay, it does. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, we did it. Yeah, Beanstalk doesn't matter to my opponent. What matters is just ramping, and they just didn't ramp. I mean, they did, but they didn't keep ramping. They tried to do other things, and, was historic brawls. Alright, cool. I will make sure you are the best player in the world for $500 an hour. You will be the best player in the world. At least the best player in the room. I'll coach you to the point where you're better than me. If that's possible. I guess it is, right? Logic would dictate that was possible, right? You could easily do that. Can't handle the Thought Knot Seer on turn 2 that I'm probably gonna play? Maybe not. Yeah, let's just play this. Let's just play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, it's so early in the game. I don't want a Thought Knot right now. Oof! Oof. Big oof. That's what I just drew. This is kind of an exciting commander. I want to see what it does. Do I have to tap that to play this? I do. Is that worth it? Yep. It stops a 4. Jet Medallion. Huh. Okay, my opponent has a bunch of cards I didn't expect. Let's take the one that stands out and is weird, and maybe not care about the rest of it. Though there's an argument to probably taking one of these two. But they're not playing their commander this turn anyways, and I couldn't stop them playing it next turn, and I don't think additional mana is fundamentally changing anything, so... Like, I just play these, and it doesn't fundamentally affect what they can and can't do with this. They can attack with it, and I can't stop them. And they probably will have the time to do as such. They should have held on to this to shuffle with their commander. I would have just played the Jet Medallion. You can shuffle when you get the Bullis' Citadel trigger. Oh, if I could cast this. Ugh, I really wish I could get it. Okay, let's put pressure on the life total so they can't just get away with whatever they want. Or at least they have to really work for it. They also can't block Thought Knot Seer. Oh, yes they can. Yes they can. But will they? Again, you shouldn't practice. You should hold your shuffle effects. It's not necessary. You have to cast your commander this turn, so... Yeah, they could have just held on to the shuffle. Could have just held on to it. Oh, I can cast it. Oh, yes. Okay. I will play it pre-combat for 1 extra life if they choose to block. I don't think holding this or giving my opponent information pre-combat matters. I don't think that's what this game is about. My opponent completely agrees. Can you win with 9 life? I don't know. It's only 9 life. It is not 13. It's just 9. They lose their commander, so they only get 1 shot at it. But they had 1 shot regardless. My life total probably doesn't matter. Huh. What is that about? What is this doing? Why is this in here? Opponent would lose life your turn. What is going on? Player deals combat. What? I'm so excited. Let's find out. This first strike, so they don't gain any life. You have to win with 9 here. You have to win with 8. You have to win with 4. Okay. They're not dead? Exciting. You should not... No, you should not... You gotta wait. You don't do this now. Oh, they're just over it. Alright, yep. Get your meat. We put too much damage into the face by the time they went for this, and they can't gain life because we have first strike. I think there's actually a restaurant next to me that has that name as well. We have a chance to fizzle here. Oh, we also have a chance to just instantly lose to Mana Drain, I suppose. I haven't had a Mana Drain player yet. I mean, if you have Mana Drain, it's... Okay, there you go. Not quite Mana Drain. Aether Spellbomb, what? That doesn't really... Oh, I guess it works on turn 2? This is kind of weird. Yeah, alright. It did the thing, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I guess that Mana Rock was kind of important without Ancient Tomb. Alright. They cracked and then did nothing. Does that mean they don't have whatchamacallit? So, exile and make 0/1s. 3. Wait, what am I doing? Creature 0/1s. What am I doing? Sorry, opponent. Just give me a second. I can do it. Target me, target that. I did it. We did it. They did not have an artifact. And their commander is gone, and Brain Surge is being resolved. They're only putting back 1 card. So there's only looking at getting rid of 1 card here. Unless they can't shuffle, then this doesn't do anything. Ujin can probably only kill their commander. It's not great here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A land lets me cast Summon Bahamut. Doesn't really feel that great, though. Especially with nothing to do with it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Looks like we're going into a 4. They did shuffle, by the way, so 1 card is gone. They took a very long time to think about a single card they didn't want, which is either a very bad thing or a very good thing. I don't know. Thought-Knot Seer is probably completely necessary here. I can, I suppose, play this first. And then just plus it, see what's going on there. Land. Play Ominous Spagoo, take that thing, play this. Alright, Thought-Knot, what do they have in their hand? What's winning with the Aether Reservoir? Don't care, don't care. Whir of Invention. Alright, let's not lose to that card. That's the one that's going to win. They can bounce Thought-Knot Seer, which is funny. Okay, they don't want to bounce it, they just want to kill it. Unless they want to draw 2. Well, no, you just draw 1 and also kill my card, so probably always worth it. They're gonna gain some serious life here. And probably be able to kill me? We'll see. Oh, I missed a damage. Tragic. Missed a damage. Sure. Just play stuff. Just play any old random thing this card gives me. Play random stuff. Kind of tragic, but it is what it is. Just keep the cheap stuff flowing. Oh, I did miss a damage. I gained a damage. Never mind. Picked up this. Got a 2-2 with haste. Alright, we have stats. My opponent not really obligated to feel concerned about said stats, though. So they can just chill for a while, probably. I really wish I had access to these lands, though. Yeah, I can't discard the Ominous Trap. I mean, I could have. That seems weird, though. They're reading Ujin. Hey, we did it. So their commander can't be part of the game, and War of Invention is gone, so they can't find something dumb like Paradox Engine or maybe even the One Ring. Probably Paradox Engine with this card, but they don't have any mana rocks whatsoever. Oh, yes, they do. It's your second favorite Eldrazi. What do you mean? Your first one better be Emrakul. Nobody likes Kozilek. Nobody likes Kozilek. Kind of over it, honestly. Whatever. I'll keep playing. I don't really feel like playing against Ragavan. That's kind of just dumb. There's a good chance I've already lost because of this. Alright, 1, 2, 3. If I ever discard... I can discard it. I have Celestius in hand. I can do the madness thing, and it's currently... I'm aware of it, so I might be able to get away with it here. Is that the old Jitte? What? Okay. Uh-huh. That's the old Jitte. My opponent apparently manually stacking things. Lovely. So, Eldrazi, because it's totally going to matter, into this thing, into Celestius. Alright, so once I get to 6, or once I trigger this, I will Madness Emrakul. Can I do it manually? One, two, three. I'd need a land. I'd need a land. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Why did they move that? Oh. To push 4 more damage? Okay. I think all this does is push 4 damage. You could have just pushed 4 damage on this and got 2 more charge counters. It would have been the exact same. Yeah, I'm taking 6, but you could have just pumped this twice and have the same outcome and put charge counters. That was a play of all time. Alright, so... Do I just... Wait, how does this work? We just pass, right? Okay. Okay. Come on. Draw. Come on. Ah, this is great. Ah, that's great. But, you know, someone probably playing the Umezawa's Jite because they think it's better than the original. Oh, it's so good. It's like, oh, no, not really. I get to hit him with Ragavan. I thought it would make me rope out. I thought they would auto-concede. Oh, did I miss lethal? Shoot. I didn't know this had double strike. Okay. Oh yeah, I could just loot it away. Huh. You just loot it away. My opponent moused over something on my turn there. They might be back. Opponent might be back, just to witness the pain. Yeah, I could have dealt 4 more damage. Oh wait, no I can't. Never mind. I can't do that. I don't control this. I literally can't use this. It's not mine. My opponent controls it. I only control the creature. Well, when they come back, they're gonna see all that emotes. Oh, I'll get trampled. That is notably no blue mana. Interesting. So, what is the One Ring doing for us? Nothing? I'm not going to cast a One Ring right now. It might be useful later. But right now, I don't want to cast it. I'd probably just not be a person anymore. If I did, I'd probably just die. So, now cast it? I do actually need to do something, so I should probably cast it now. And there's not... Well, because the One Ring protects me from Ancient Tomb, I'll just do it now. Okay. No, nothing. They can't really bounce the One Ring ever, so they have to blow it up. But I do start to lose the game from the One Ring, but I unfortunately need something to actually do. Because I don't have anything to do. You have nothing? Not a single thing there? That's insane. Okay, game. I'm gonna need you to give me some cards here. Oh, I can actually cast this. Never mind. Alright. Overdue for Mana Drain. Let's see it. Haven't seen one yet. No Mana Drain. Is there a Braid? Maybe a Braid here? Yep. Or whatever, some Braid equivalent. Let's get rid of you. Maybe I wanted to keep my graveyard just to discount Emrakul, but I don't think I'm getting to 10 mana anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm not probably getting to 10 mana, so I'm not really concerned about that. They get rid of Swan Song, that's funny. Captain thing, sure. That's pretty interesting. Tome. Counterspell? No? Okay. Play you. Play you. Okay, I got a 10/10 in play. It's chilling. Can actually get rid of my own One Ring now, so I won't die to that. But that's not going to matter when I'm taking like 10 damage a turn, so. Huh, maybe I was going to get to 10 mana. Shoot. Rip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I can actually just cast Emrakul. Why is my opponent playing Reliquary Tower? Don't they want to discard cards? I don't know what Reliquary Tower is doing. Alright, we're getting K Command. Oh wait, no, we're not getting K Command. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, we're getting K Command. No, we're not getting K Command. You have to exile too many cards, right? Right? Isn't that how it works? Yeah, you can't do this. No, opponent. You need another card in the graveyard. You have to wait post-combat and kill the shark. Have to kill the shark. No, you gotta swing at the shark. Okay. Oh no, you can connive. You can connive. Haha, they found it. They found it in a really weird way, and we still might be fine. I don't know. Hiding behind Platinum Angel seems pretty spooky, though. If I give my opponent another turn, am I dead? Like, if I Emrakul, kill the shark... Wait, I can flip this, actually. Kill that instead. They should... Actually, you know what they should do here? Is not kill the Metalwork Colossus. And they should probably blow up the Gilded Lotus. And not Metalwork Colossus. Let's hope they don't see that line. It's so tempting to take the 10-10. Oh, they saw the line. Alright. Good on them. Oh, they shocked me. They didn't make me discard? What? Oh, yeah, sure. Actually, never mind. That's fair. They saw the line. Well played. So, let's... Because of that, I have to now play the One Ring. Excuse me, I have to play Platinum Angel, so nothing matters. We're all in on nonsense here, so... Oh, wait, I got another ring! I got another ring. Oh my goodness. That was not a line in my head. That was an out in my deck. That's hilarious. So, play you. Oh, that's so funny. I'm not going to tap the ring. I'll just do whatever here. Let's take that one. Or just play the treasure map. I can swing. I have protection. I can't do anything. Yep, easy take. Okay. Can't deal damage to me. That is so funny. I'll just snap right through. So if this is Cyclonic Rift, we're doomed. In what universe are we playing around things? Let's blow up the Psychic Frog, because it can fly. Wait a minute. No. We should force this. I'm going to do it pre-combat, too. Nice. Oh, that was a cool game. That was cool. Sweet. Alright, I don't know what my opponent's hand was, but if it was Cyclonic Rift... Yeah, it's always right to just play this pre-combat, because there's just way too many issues if they choose to Cyclonic Rift in my combat step or something. Everyone's hiding from me. Probably not that. Alright, well, we have Ancient Tombs, so maybe we can play the game. I don't know. This is the best show of it against Tameo. Brony Tameo, too, so they have, like, this sleeper buff that is you can't lose when you have this as your profile thing. That is not an island. So, Beseiju? Oh. Apparently that was worth it. Interesting. I don't know if I would have done that. Yeah, I don't know. Guess I am recasting it. Just feels a little weird. Tempo cannot be created nor destroyed. Merely transferred from one player to the other. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can play... Okay, I drew a land. So 1, 2... No. 1... 1, 2, 3... 5? Tomb. I mean, Incubator. Eldrazi. Play... Oh, I can't play it. Oh, I can't play it. Alright, so 1, 2... Dang it. Dang it. Oh. If I just held my land, I could have maybe played that instead. Shoot, that was really bad. Alright. Tragic. Did the best I could, I guess. Yeah. That was a missequence of the ages there. Alright, I found the land though, so maybe back in it. Ulamog itself, probably not a big deal to my opponent. It's just the 11 mana Vindicate that might matter. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. I don't think Tamiel's really doing anything. But it's pretty easy to deal with Ulamog here. Honestly, they can actually just survive Ulamog swinging at them too. Which is funny. Yeah, it's just so non-threatening. Can I play and also crack the Hedron? I can play my whole hand, so it doesn't matter what order. I don't really care if they counter this. Do they have a counter spell? I don't even know. Let's tap you, play this. I have to crack the Hedron. I need to play the game. That was an abysmal sequence of cards there. What's a good artifact to find? 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no artifact worth finding. There's just nothing to do with the remaining mana I have, so I should just pass. All they really need is like River's Rebuke or something, and then the game is probably just completely over. Alright, they know my hand is... Well, they probably don't care what my hand is anyways. It wouldn't really affect anything my opponent could think about doing. We can do a sleeper casual 8 damage, but that's just not enough to end the universe for them. But yeah, let's take the damage, I guess. It would have been nice maybe to actually cast this as well. I didn't really expect them to even try to cast Tamiyo again, but I guess it makes sense. There's nothing else to do. Alright. I have no idea what to get. Most of the things I get are probably countered. I could just get Cityscape Leveler. I could get the One Ring. This has a cast trigger, though. So let's just take the cast trigger card. Can at least do something with it. 1, 2, 3. Play you. Play you. Blow up the 2/2 that's killing me. Nope. Phyrexian Scrapyard. Can slowly start to amass a situation here. That's not great. They can't afford to mill again, so they're just going to let me draw. They can't... What are you doing? Whoa! Alright, well, I didn't expect that. There's just no respect, I guess, there. There was absolutely no respect. I feel like letting me draw there is perfectly fine. Now, I would have drawn a really good card, but my opponent doesn't know that. like this, just a deck like this, kind of scary. I'm just letting my Eldrazi player draw there. Like, I could have just won on the spot if I had something super scary. Oh, look, it's another answer. No way. It's almost like none of my creatures matter. They cannot block for Tamiyo. Oh, that doesn't matter. They don't have to block for Tamiyo. Yeah, what am I talking about? I draw nothing, as per tradition. Let's discard the Arid Mesa. Play that, and then they have the emblem, so these all swing for 0 anyways. Alright, well, this is bad. I lost my opportunity. This is not great. This can matter. That can matter. Taking the threats out of the board state there could maybe keep me alive. This does have Madness with the Phyrexian Scrapyard. Oh, I can cast it right now! Okay. Just the old end-step surprise? Blue. Oh my goodness. They have to do something immediately. They have to do something. Tails End Stifle. Sure. Come on. Okay. So that just worked. I draw nothing again. Come on. Let's swing at Tamiyo, right? What is 1 damage to my opponent? Not really relevant. Okay, they did have Cyclonic Rift. Let's make a 6/6. Which doesn't have any text on it. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything here. Ominous Traveler can randomly get haste. Okay, it's worth a draw, I guess. It's not the greatest, though. It's not great, but it can maybe do something here. They do not pick up Cyclonic Rift. Huh. I would have picked up Cyclonic Rift there. Alright, well, there's obviously something going on. So, let's play red, colorless, colorless. Okay. So, you're dead? Hey! Haha, they forgot the trigger. I untapped my creatures. They mis-sequenced the untap with the Paradox Engine, untaps my board, and I could just kill them. That's great. This deck worked out really well. I mean, colorless is doing the thing. I wouldn't say colorless is like bad or anything, but I'm just surprised about the wide range of wins I had that didn't all just fall into needing the same cards over and over. And against a wide range of opponents, this actually just works pretty well. I just thought it would be a little too slow. Now, specifically Ulamog, not the greatest in the command zone. There were some games, probably a lot of games actually, where Ultima might just be the better option here. If you want big colorless things, Ultima's probably the go-to because it is just the best colorless card in the game in your command zone. So now that does leave you exposed to this dying over and over, or just not being able to stick, and then you can't use it. However, that's kind of just okay, because as long as you're doing the colorless thing, you can probably just keep recasting this, right? And then with that, you can eventually have enough mana that you would cast this anyways, right? Any game where I had like 11 mana to cast this, I can only imagine having that 11 mana a turn or two earlier for something else. Now, you do need something out of hand to do with this. You don't just have the win the game card in your command zone. Well, I mean, you kind of do, but you need to actually cast something with it. So you'd lose access to this every game. But I don't know, this is still probably the one I'd say is the best for the big colorless thing. That being said, there were a lot of games where I just had other giant things to do, and I could have just cast those. In fact, there was quite a few games I cast other things instead of this, right? So I can only imagine casting those faster with this here. But this as a commander is kind of neat. I mean, it's unfortunately Annihilator 4. Wow, that is insane. You have to untap with this, and it is indestructible, but sometimes you actually do that. It's not like that it's impossible. It is possible. But you would kind of almost always prefer to exile 2 cards instead of destroy 1 card. Just exile 2, and this costs 1 less mana. And you don't really care too much about the attack trigger at all on this thing. And once it resolves and does the thing, your opponent cares a lot less about this card. They can simply just take 10 damage twice, mill 40 cards, and until they have to like start caring. Whereas this really only has to attack once, and then they're like, uh-oh. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but I'd say the upfront value is just better. I mean, I think in Modern, in Tron or whatever, this is played and not this. Now, this costs 10, so the breakpoint is vastly superior in like Tron and stuff, but like the days of casting this are just kind of behind. Like, Annihilator is insane as an ability. It's just you have to untap and swing with it, right? Especially in normal EDH where you have like 3 opponents that you have to cycle through before you untap with this. If you give it haste, then, you know, GG, but you just decide who's going to lose when you swing with it. Like, I'm going to swing at you, you lose. Annihilator 4. But here, it's not quite the case. It is nice it has a cast trigger nonetheless, though. You have to, like, stifle it or whatever. It's just it gets in your opponent's head. They just see it. Like, are you at 11 mana? I concede. Even though maybe they could actually deal with it in the long run. Colorless is cool. This was vastly more successful than I thought it would be. I think I said the same thing when I played this way, way back when it first came out. I'm like, this is never going to win a single game, and then I actually did pretty well the day I played that. So, kind of impressed me. It's been so long that I think it's valid to be surprised again for the same result. It's a completely different format than it was when this first came out. It is a vastly different format. But yeah, I like this. This is cool. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone cast this in the command zone yet already. I don't even know if I've ever seen anyone play this yet. Or this, actually. I don't know if I've seen anyone play these yet. Emrakul in the command zone costs 15. That is next level insanity. It's not... Like, in EDH, this is banned. I think you could probably unban this now in normal EDH. The power level's insane at this point. We're like, I don't even know if you want to play this as a commander. It would be kind of cool, but... If you get to 15 mana, you essentially win because you get an extra turn when you cast it. So it basically has haste. You get an extra turn. You untap all your mana too, so you could probably do something else, but you've already displayed 15 mana. I don't know what else you're interested in doing. If you get to 15 mana, you probably just win with a card like this. Most of the time. And that's not in games where you just play a land every turn, and then on turn 15 you cast it and win. Annihilator 6, if the only thing you did was play 15 lands, is not enough. But by the time you cast this, let's say on turn, I don't know, 8? If you're playing 2 mana sources a turn, like land, rock, land, rock, land, rock. Turn 8, maybe turn 10 at the absolute latest. This feels a bit late, though, super late. it can probably still be fine, but I don't know. You really have to get that 15 mana into play fairly quickly to have the quote unquote auto win with this in the command zone. It's incredibly difficult to cast, and there is a point where Annihilator 6 doesn't do it anymore. It's still very good to just do that, and it could let you recover from this getting, I don't know, solituded or... Well, actually, no, solitude is completely lights out because they can do it before you swing. O-ringed, I guess? Sweepered, whatever? I don't know. It is uncounterable. This is counterable. So, you know, I'm not... it's Emrakul. I don't really have to read the text box. You know, the only thing that surprises people about this card randomly, in my opinion, is the flying. It just... It's so hidden in the wall of crazy things this thing does that people are like, oh, it flies. It's like, yeah. I mean, it flies in the art, but I wouldn't put it past someone to not realize it actually does, in fact, have flying on it. I think that the wording was weird in the... one of the arts. I don't know. It just looked weird, but... I mean, I wish I could play this. Maybe I will play it as a commander one day, just not right now. The 13-mana Emrakul, I don't think it ever came up, actually. It's hard to really destroy your opponent as a colorless deck, because you can't tack on any punishment to the extra turn, but I would say most of the time that doesn't really matter, honestly. So this is probably fine. This is probably okay. Yeah, I'd probably say it's okay. Oh, also, when this dies, you shuffle in your graveyard if your opponent ever kills your commander. So discounting Emrakul is a little jank in a deck like this, especially with this might be showing up first. Thus, most likely, if the game is to continue after this showed up, it probably involved this dying. And if it died, you lose your graveyard. So this would probably cost 13 at that point, because you shuffle and then you just go to the command zone or whatever. So it's kind of awkward, but I don't know. Madness with this is always worth it. So if you are a colorless deck, you should probably just always play this one. It actually came up, I think, 3 times? It did come up 3 times. I just missed it the first time because I forgot I could do that. But, yeah, if you want to have more draw-discard stuff in your deck, specifically for this, I think that's maybe okay. I had, what was it, Celestius in here to have it happen a couple times, and that's just really cool. It just wasn't something I expected. Same with Sculpting Steel. Because you cast this... Also, my jaw just cracked. Ow. Because you cast this, it enters... If it enters as a 1-ring, it sees itself having been cast. So you will get the protection for that turn cycle if you copy the 1-ring with this, and that's kind of neat. And with Metalwork Colossus, you do actually have a way to get rid of the 1-ring before you would, say, die to it. Or you could just win if you have Paradox Engine and a bunch of Mana Rocks. So, I don't know. It's cool. I'm a huge fan of this. I liked it a lot. So, let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. That Ulamog ruined your first ever mill deck on Brawl. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, mill might be out of the equation if ever it was in the equation. It's like Persistent Partitioners... And then that blue-white commander that people like, where you like gain life and they mill and stuff. So there's like 2 or 3 mill strategies. But yeah, with these now existing, it's a lot harder to do that. Especially outside of this format. Like in normal Historic, if people are trying to spam mill for like quick wins or something in best of 1, people might just pocket an Emrakul or something just to not lose to the mill strategies. It's kind of funny, unless they have Rest in Peace in play to start or whatever. That's funny. Alright, get out of here.